Hi Aries, welcome to your August 2017 reading. I've had people tell me that the videos might be a little too long, so I would appreciate some feedback with regards to that, so I know, what works best for people. Yeah, thank you for the likes and subscribes and shares and donations and readings, and yeah, I have so many messages that I think I'm gonna just jump in. I want real quick to say I'm gonna go real quick give one of my straight up flat to the point financial reading and a straight up flat to the point, fairly flat to the point love reading, and then we'll get into spiritual messages if those of you want to stick around, because what these spiritual messages are there to help you do is to feel calm and content within as you're working through each step here of your day, of your week, of your month. Okay, I'm pulling a card from the Doreen Virtue Mary Queen of Angels deck so that at the end of the reading we can have a word of prayer to close with. And to start with, I'm going to jump right in with finances with my Gilded Tarot. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign of Aries for August 2017, career and finance. All right. You guys seem to have your heart open to whatever needs to be handled. Maybe even taking new steps to create more, new steps to combine with others. Oh, maybe some of you have been trying to take steps in a direction and you feel like you're coming up against a wall. Is it because there's maybe a little bit too much fantasy going on in your head, or that you're not quite sure which offer to follow? In your foundation, Five of Swords kind of up in your head, ticked off about things with people, but keep those words to yourself. It's all karmic. Know that this is, I believe, all getting hung up for some sort of planetary reason. And in the recent past, yeah, you guys were taking and putting one step in front of the other. You were getting work done. You were accomplishing things, and then all of a sudden just wall. What do I do? Where am I going? Do I have to make a choice here pretty soon? In the next few weeks, we've got big money, great money, good things coming in. Congratulations, Aries. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, you guys have control over. Do you want to follow a new exciting path? Do you want to start a new path? It's exciting, but you're up in your head about it. Do you take the few steps? Are you hitting a wall where you're at? Will you hit a wall where you're going? Don't worry. You've got the Major Arcana Judgment here to help you to make the right choices moving forward. Spirit's going to help guide you to figure out which opportunity brings you the most money. Hopes and fears. Hoping for a position that you absolutely love and would be excited to take part in your outcome position. You've been waiting. You've been waiting for a while. And the cups kept for a while coming up empty. There was nothing available to you. But I feel like in the next 4 weeks, some sort of offer or blessing is finally going to come in. So let's see. Yeah, because the entire reading, Spirit's trying to say, you know what, we're trying to head you into a direction where you can get acknowledgement for a job well done, where you can attract a lot of people because of your ability to make the right choice when it comes to money and which path it is you want to go into. Interesting. In the next 3 to 6 months, Spirit's saying, and I know this is just an August reading, so this is for some of you, not all of you, who want to know about the future. We do have the World card. We do have you going full circle. We do have you getting excited about a new beginning, a new direction, because you understand and have learned and have worked hard to get to where you are. You just might be having a hard time figuring out how to let go or to say goodbye to something or a situation. So I'm going to clarify with the Rider-Waite deck. Again, this is the Gilded Tarot deck combined with the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification as we go through each step of the Celtic cross before us. Yeah. Wanting to open your heart to something. This could also be love, I'm feeling. Sorry about that. And feeling really down about something, but that something is over, gone, done, in the past. Let it go. Heartache. You're going to sit here and stare at this heart, or are you going to start taking the steps to move forward like you were before? You were taking the steps in the past, you were doing fine, and now all of a sudden it's like fear came in or worry came in, and Spirit's saying keep taking one step in front of the other. Don't reflect on negativity for one thing at this time. In your thoughts, Keep thinking not about, oh my gosh, what if these cups have nothing to offer? Think about, I will become successful. I will get recognition for a job well done. In your foundation, Five of Swords, working hard, trying to become clear. I think more with yourself about what you want your path to look like, setting goals, thinking clearly about, and getting very organized and logical and structured as you take the steps forward. Right now, these are the energies I feel. So in the past, you were working hard to, create goals with regards to a business you're connected to, and I feel like creating goals independently on your own and getting to a point where you are wanting to make steps to move forward towards bigger money, but you can't make a decision. Do I stay with the business connection? Do I go with this other idea or this other opportunity? In the next 4 to 6 weeks, you have control over deciding. Do I continue on an old path that really doesn't leave me happy? Or do I follow a new exciting path that makes me feel like a kid again? That makes me shine, that makes me happy? Well, Spirit's there to help bring you clarity, thank goodness. And that clarity has to do with your hopes and fears. Maybe some of you are hoping that you can have a beautiful connection with a business or in your own business and standing strong in your own and absolutely loving what it is you want to do for yourself. And yet you're fearing, I don't know, maybe some of you who have a child that's having issues, or you're fearing that you may make the wrong choice. In the outcome position, Spirit's again saying, take those steps forward. Keep moving forward. Know with your heart open that Spirit is going to eventually bring in the right offer. They're going to bring that clarity. They're going to bring you the cup you've been waiting for. And here it is. This is going for the recognition, the attraction, the attention. This is a blessing that's coming in from the universe. You'll be stepping into a new world path where maybe you'll be giving and sharing with others. Maybe something that will bring you balance. Wow. Spirit's giving you 2 strength cards, telling you that you have the ability to move forward if you so choose, or to stay and work on 2 things at the same time for a while. You'll have the energy at this time to do so. So I hope that helped for some of you. Again, I have other cards in the future here if you want to stick around, and it may come back to finances again. If some of these messages resonated, then great. If they didn't, I can pull from your direct energies if you want to email me at josiek42@gmail.com. All right, we're going to go to love now for those of you who either are in a relationship and for those who are not, okay? I'm going to try and clarify the differences, and sometimes those 2 things come together, believe it or not, and then we're going to talk about that. So, yes, in the meantime, Spirit is asking that you guys use the energies of the magician, your knowledge and experience that you've acquired up to this point on your path, and how you can apply that to get clear about which direction, which path, and which cup is the cup for you that's being offered by the universe. All right, love, the card representing Aries right now in August 2017 is the forgiveness card. So as you release and heal the past, you'll be able to experience more love in your present. Maybe some of you had to deal with a connection that had to do with a past life relationship or someone from the past, and then you needed to heal. Maybe heal yourself in your thoughts position. Maybe you've had a hard time releasing somebody, or you will, and clearing your energy. In your foundation, we have honestly discussing your feelings with each other. And in the recent past, we had Spirit asking you to have trust and faith moving forward. In the next few weeks, you guys are receiving the Cupid's arrow card. Cupid's aiming Cupid's arrow right at you, and you deserve love. So release those who don't love you. Clear your energy from them. Have heart-to-heart discussions with others as you release and heal from something that maybe some of you pulled into your path, whether it was intentional or not. Spirit was there with you to have faith and trust. And now in the next 4 to 6 weeks, a lot of you guys are going to have control. Well, you are going to have control over your love life. It's going to benefit as you forgive someone. Everything in your life will start to bloom again. So forgiveness to me is like a dead flower hanging on a bush that needs to be pulled off so that a new flower can grow. And here's your new flower. This is you recapturing romance, allowing your inner youthful of spirit of fun to shine. In your hopes and fears, stay optimistic. Some of you are hoping that positive thinking will bring you romance, and in your outcome position, some of you have already met the partner that you seek. So again, we'll clarify with the Rider-Waite deck. The card overlooking the entire read for some of you has to do with expressing your love. Are some of you afraid to express your love? Some of you may find out in the next 3 to 6 months that a person is your soulmate, or that you're starting to hope that they will be. So let me continue. Again, this is the Doreen Virtue Romance Angel deck, and I'm going to combine the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification. All right. Yeah, some of you are getting to a point where, you know what, I just want to step out of all this confusion. I want to release and heal. I want to learn from what took place, and I am so ready to move forward. And then maybe a past relationship connects back in and you end up hung upside down again, wondering from every perspective, what's the right choice for me? I need to release somebody. I need to know that I'm putting an end to thoughts of somebody. In your foundation, heart-to-heart conversation, someone's going to come in and they're going to offer their cup. But it's up to you to figure out, is this cup full? Is it empty? What is it? In the recent past, maybe some of you built your trust and faith on a bunch of fantasy and false promises. And in the next few weeks, Spirit's saying you deserve love. You are lovable. You can manifest whatever you want in the next 3 months, because Spirit's going to listen to the stars at the crown of your head and help you to actually give birth to something new. So this is giving birth, having a baby, or finding out you're pregnant. This is giving birth to a new home, a marriage, an engagement, a new life financially. Whatever it is, you're going to start giving birth to something because you are lovable and you deserve to step into this beautiful new path. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, you have control over healing. Looks like a lot of it's on your side. So if you try to take darkness into your new path, you will have darkness in your new path also. Okay, so let it go. Playfulness. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Don't fight with others. Others may be jealous. Move forward in your own path. Manifest your own dreams. Do your own thing. Stay optimistic, especially with regards to career and finances. That's what's going to make you stronger. If you apply yourself to that, know that you can also bring in many suitors, because this is for singles, because you're strong and you're optimistic and you know you've handed it to Spirit and you don't have to worry. And if you focus on career and finances, it's going to make you feel good about yourself. In the outcome position, you're hoping that someone's the one, but maybe some of you aren't receiving messages back. There's your sign. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This is what you guys want to do, but you want to do it to a person who is equal and fair and loving and giving. And you'll know it's the right person for you. At some point, Spirit's saying, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. And maybe for some of you that's with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or this is you being clear that I want love. And if you aren't going to give me love, I'm going to cut you out of my path and move on to someone else. Yeah, some of you are like, I was going to work on the partnership, but I'm done. Spirit saying that your soulmate will come when you find yourself in a position of leadership, when you finally find that happiness of running your own company, when you finally get yourself situated financially. Warning, true love, if it's a romance of a lifetime, does not take a lot of work. Maybe you thought divine timing was at work in your love life, but it wasn't. So we can't manifest at this time. We can only hand our worries and fears up to Spirit and ask Spirit to manifest for us. Reveal your innermost selves to someone. Get clear with someone. Be patient with someone. And I think the main lesson for whoever's energies these are is a lot about codependency. We're here to come alone and die alone, and then report how we interacted with other entities in the form of human beings, because that will guide us spiritually to where we will go next. So, remain independent, not codependent on any earthbound item or person. Because what some of you are becoming independent on is something that's sneaky. And a layout to my left for further clarification is another 3-card summary with the Rider-Waite deck. And the first card, which would represent the first week and a half to 2 weeks of August 2017, is the Feeling Stuck card. So some of you in the next week and a half to 2 weeks, or first week and a half to 2 weeks of August, are going to feel trapped, but this is a figment of your imagination. You are not trapped inside or outside of any situation. The only one that's trapping you into a situation where you're staying up at night alone and sad is because you haven't recognized that the path is over. You've learned from the experience, the spiritual knowledge, and you can move forward now towards not only a lot of beautiful money, good things, and a beautiful surrounding and family, but a happily ever after. Yes, so in the next few weeks, we have the Star card. Hoping, wishing, and praying on a star, and then being very patient, watching for Spirit to manifest and to provide you with a sign. Some of you have put a lot of energy into love, and Spirit recognizes that, and they're asking that you open your heart, make a wish, and they will help for that to come true. Your wish for some of you is going to be connected to a new path with regards to creativity or finances. And it's in this path that you're going to start to feel like a kid again. Don't worry, the High Priestess is here to guide you away, who's a major arcana, from a dark and sad and depressed situation, so that you can get that recognition and acknowledgement that you deserve. So in the next 4 to 6 weeks, you will realize that a heartache is coming to end, or you will clearly look at a situation, take off your blindfolds, and decide, you know what, I need to put the heartache to an end. Somebody may not like it because they thought it was a good connection. They thought maybe that it was a strong spirit. And you guys are moving forward. You need to be clear with them that you're looking for a path that offers fulfillment. Be like the Queen of Swords and figure out where your boundaries are going to be and how you're going to present them. You have the energies of the Hermit card to take your time to meditate about what it is you do want and what it is you don't want. Do you want a situation with 3 people, or do you want to move on? If somebody doesn't open up and they only show up once in a while and offer a measly, tiny cup of love, then that is how it will always be. It will not change. So how you meet them and greet them is how you will probably delete them. Just kidding. All right, so I am going to pull some cards from Spirit and see what Spirit has to say. Let's pull from the Wisdom of the House of Night deck. Now, I'm going to kind of go general here and just ask for prayer for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising for August 2017. Please provide us, I shouldn't say us, it's my rising, with clearly defined messages regarding the month of August 2017. Spiritual messages, please. Good. So you guys are starting out pretty darn confident in yourselves. Maybe recently you've decided to become honest with yourself, which will require maybe honesty with others. In your thoughts, some of you are taking an oath in your thoughts. And in your foundation, you're realizing, you know what? This cat is white and this cat is black, but they're both cats. We'll clarify that in a minute. In the recent past, you had the energies of the Strength card to become confident, to become honest with yourself, to make an oath that this can be different. This connection can be, people are different. They have differences. They have different viewpoints, and that's okay. But in the next few weeks, it's all about listening, but not necessarily to what is being said. It's time to stop and look at what is not being said, and then in the next 4 to 6 weeks, deciding how you're going to move forward from this current point in time. Someone outside of your path or you are deciding to put a conclusion to a situation because you listened instead to what wasn't being said, and you took an oath to yourself. In your hopes and fears, you're hoping for fulfillment, and in your outcome position, you may come to realize that you guys were deceiving yourself about something the entire time. Well, the entire reading speaks of meditation. So I'm going to read this. I feel it's important to see if it will help some of you who may be connecting with these energies. Be still and listen to the sounds of the pulsing energy as the life force inherent in all things sings a gentle song to your sweet ears. In the darkest night, I make my magic and weave it into the world. This is a time for non-action. Do nothing and find quiet within your heart and wait. All will be revealed when the time is right. Now is the time for quiet contemplation. You won't miss anything if you stay quiet. Be still and know that I am always with you as you discover your magic in silence. Wow. So learning all of this inside your own self, what it is you guys need to do, where it is you want to go, and look at in the next 3 to 6 months, there will be the blessing of understanding. I just love this picture. It's like she was walking in the dark and then the light finally came. And you guys have the priestess of air there also. So Spirit's going to help for you to cut away from energies and connections in your life that do not serve you, that don't bring you peace, joy, contentment, happiness, and love, okay? They're there to guide you. They're there hearing you. All right, so confidence. Maybe some of you have to have the confidence to deal with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because it's a general reading. Some of you are using your sword with confidence, saying these are my boundaries and I'm not going to sway. If you don't abide or agree with them, then get out of my way. The card crossing that is honesty, becoming honest with yourself about a situation that you're thinking about giving another chance to that's caused you so much pain already. In your thoughts position, give in an oath to yourself. Don't waste your words with anybody else. Learn that your connection with someone else that frustrates you at this time is all about learning about you. It's the differences of this connection that may have taught you a lot about yourself, that may have given you some guidance to where you want to head next, what it is you want to experience or have in your life moving forward. In the recent past, you had the energies of the Strength card making you feel good about yourself, and now it's like you're trying to get honest with yourself about, do I want to still do what I was doing or feel what I was feeling? I know I have the confidence to really decide, but everything is so different, and which one is the right path for me? Well, Spirit's saying, again, with the Ace of Cups, so you have the Ace of Coins or Pentacles in the foundation, and in the next few weeks you've got listening to things that aren't being said when it comes to love and creating an oath with yourself. In the next 4 to 6 weeks you have control over making sure things are fair, balanced, and equal, that there's equal give and take in a situation. You're going to be taking the steps to be confident and honest about something that you're tired of being maybe dealing with. It's through the differences with someone that you finally take an oath with yourself not to fight the battle anymore and to get clarity, and that is going to bring some of you money. Now, conclusions. There are going to become conclusions in August with regards to a child that has been difficult or a person who has been difficult. It's because you finally took some steps and maybe even went to get justice with someone who's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or just became clear with what it is you want, and it may have to do with finances. And Spirit's saying there are blessings of money and there are blessings of love coming your way. The love has to do with taking an oath to maybe protect a child for some of you. In your hopes and fears, fulfillment. Opening your heart, taking the right steps with regards to love. Maybe if you're afraid to open up, it's now time to open up, Aries, because there's going to be a lot of fulfillment from that. You may have deceived yourself, but it's because you learn from that self-deception that Spirit wants to help you to make a wish come true. They're saying if you meditate, wow, another Ace of Wands will come in, a beautiful new opportunity, a new goal, a new desire. And Spirit's saying all you have to do is take a pause, a moment, a break. They see that you've maybe even been waiting a while, and you're just eager to finally take out that final sword so you can get understanding, or you can clarify some understanding and move forward. Yeah, meditating is going to bring in a new path. There is so much here about learning from where you've been and figuring out where it is you want to go. And you guys, as long as you continue to hope for fulfillment in whatever way it is that you're asking, it is in your hopes position. You can manifest that. So just continue to connect with Spirit and say, please bring me hope and fulfillment. And you will start to see things change. You will start to see clarity. You will start to cut people and situations out of your life who don't provide you with peace, joy, contentment, happiness, and prosperity. And you're going to start to do what? Manifest by hope, wishing, and praying on a star that something good comes into your path. And then what comes in? A money offer. And maybe for you, some of that money offer may be at a distance. So you're not sure. For some of you, Aries, you may be trying to manifest also a connection with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Spirit's saying some of you may be looking for a new direction where there's a happily ever after. This could involve just moving when it comes to finances and career, or taking certain steps when it comes to family, getting clear with others about what it is you want. Even though it may involve heartache, you're ready to put something to an end, and you are going to accept the Ace of Swords to start a new path, though it may be difficult to finally cut away from someone who has sharp words, going within to think and to heal and to learn, and then to finally take off the blindfold and make a decision. Then you'll receive the messages you've been waiting for, because you decided to finally ask for the answers, and the answers will help for you to cut away and move forward. Especially if it's a person from your past. That's an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, that was built on a lot of passion and lust and intensity, but on no solid foundation. That's going to come to an end, and that's when you guys will be able to start looking at things in a new perspective, because you're setting goals in a new direction to create something new for yourself. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, you'll be working very, very hard to manifest that happily ever after, and or a beautiful business connection. Yeah, Aries, if some of you guys are dealing with maybe a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn at this time, it may be that you're going to realize that it's unfulfilling. Yeah, set goals to do other things at this time. Be obedient to your own self. Okay, I feel like obedience is another big one we need to read for you guys before we go to close here. And again, this is the Wisdom of the House of Night deck. There are rules for everything. The sun rises and the moon sets, and they dance together in perfect steps. What rules are you considering when you ask your question? You will be sorry if you're going to break a rule that is in place to protect you and others. Even though you may not like authority right now, this is the time to obey what has already been set in motion. This is the time to learn the lay of the land and to follow the customs that keep things in order. Learn the steps of the dance before you attempt to change them to suit only you. Okay. And the card on the bottom actually is self-worth. So maybe some of you are trying to figure out what fulfills you, who fulfills you, and deep within. And if they fulfill you, do they fulfill you with so much love that you feel worthy? Okay? I hope that makes sense when that comes to love connection. All right, so to close your reading, earlier we pulled a card from the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, and you have present moment. I am fully present in the here and now. That one I feel is important to read also. You receive this card as a gentle reminder to keep your focus upon the present moment right now. Have you been reliving old memories, rehashing ancient wounds, or projecting yourself into the future? If so, you're missing out on life, which occurs in the here and now. Mother Mary guides you to enjoy the present, no matter what's going on. As you learn to extract the joy and blessings hidden within every experience, you'll feel continuously fulfilled in the moment. All right, so finding peace, joy, contentment, happiness in just the little things of where we're at. For those of you who are single, focus on career and finance, and I think hand your worries to Spirit when it comes to love. Ask for Spirit to provide you with your life partner, your blessing, and then just really stay focused on finances just for August 2017. If you're in a relationship, remember the happiness, peace, joy, and contentment really does start within here. So find something good to do, a hobby, a new business, something, maybe a small business, but something that'll keep you occupied and proud of yourself for all of your achievements. Thank you again for stopping by Josie K Tarot. I hope that if you need a reading, you'll feel free to email me at josiek42@gmail.com. All the information is below. Take care and God bless.